Hi, YouTube. So, this is week 3. Well, I kind of like mix this up because it's not really week 3. It's only week 2 of my classes. But I've been here for 3 weeks because of orientation and stuff. So, it's week 3. I've been in school. Week 2, I've had classes. So, I don't know. I feel like I don't have a lot to talk about this week. Not a lot happened. I just have a lot of comments on things people said around me. Like, we went to Walmart and these girls, they bought some stuff. They're like, I'm gonna get Reese's. That's healthy. It's protein. I was like, you know what? That's a great way to think, and you're thinking outside the box. They're like, ice cream's dairy. It's like, oh, yeah, go with that. Why not? Why not? It's so funny, dude. I love my English teacher. Shout out to Dr. Pizer. Ooh, ooh. He's the best. He is so funny. He's like, we were talking about idiomatic expressions, and he was talking about freak out. And he was like, "What's with freak out? Like, why can't we freak in? Like, what's out about it? Can we do?" He's like, "I challenge all of you. If you put this out into the college campus, to the nation, and then in one, what did he say? In one speech, President Obama is like, and we're just gonna freak it. The whole class will get an A." I was like, okay. I just thought that was so funny. I was like, oh gosh, freak it. And there you go. He's so funny. He knows I'm in French now because I have French in that like exact same class before I go there, and I was like, he was asking questions about what was on the board. He like using it as an example of idiomatic expressions because it was like to go against to, all this stuff. You translate French, and he was like, "Oh, you're in French. I can mess with you." And I was like, oh gosh. Oh, he's super funny. I love him. He always has like side lessons. Like we have vocab list this week, and one of the words was quagmire, and he like went on to this rant about the word quagmire and where like why people use it now. He's like, the literal meaning is like a swamp, but it means the way people use it is something you can't get out of. He started talking about Vietnam and how some senator guy was like, he like called Vietnam a quagmire, and now like every time something like that happens, they call it a quagmire. He's like, Syria is a quagmire, can become a quagmire. And I was like, oh, there you go, real life situations. He uses vocab words every day. Oh, we went on a fossil dig. My bio class went on a fossil dig. That was really fun. It was like in the middle of nowhere. Like it was definitely getting of a scary movie. Like we, there wasn't like a place we parked. Like he literally found a section where there was no tree, and he just kind of put the van in there, and we had to like hike down the road and like just go into this little opening where there was like a passageway to get to the fossil site, and it was like, it's called Eastover. But it was fun. We found a couple shark teeth, couple morsels, a couple mussels. So it was really cool. It was really muddy. Like I had my rain boots on, and it was still like dirty. I was like, ugh. But it was like the first time I realized like I'm in college, because I was like, wait, we're leaving campus. Don't we need a permission slip? Don't we need It's like, oh, wait, we're all over 18, or at least 18. We don't use permission slips anymore. I just thought that was really funny. But my teacher, he could not drive. I was afraid. He was going so fast and hitting those corners. It's like nobody's business. I was like, oh gosh, I'm going to die a painful death in the middle of the woods, and no one's not going to know where I am. I'm sorry, I keep laughing. I don't know why I'm so giddy. I usually don't laugh this. Okay, I usually laugh this much, but not when I'm like by myself. It's kind of weird. Oh gosh. Oh, I got a new CD. I'm so excited. I can't really tell you guys what the CD is. I'll have to tell you next week because it's a surprise for my sister. And if she watches this video, she's not going to be surprised. So I can't tell you. But no, it is one of the best soundtracks ever. And I have listened to it at least 6 times since I bought it on Wednesday. So that's all you need to know. Oh, and I forgot with Dr. Pizer, we had to write a paper on like this weird thing, and we had to like vote on each other's paper, and my paper won third. Like the class voted for me as the third best paper in the class. I was like, Okay, all right. And Dr. Pizer used my paper as an example for one of the. He was like, "This one has great tone, blah blah blah." He's like, "It's pretty. It's all there." He's like, and then he did, but he did use it for something negative. He was like, "Everything. It was all tone except this." He was like, "This is a non-idiomatic expression." Blah blah blah. And I went back and changed it for the revisions, but I was like, okay, I'm excited. Okay, like my paper was good, so I'm happy about that. Oh, I am the new vice president of the French club. VP in the house. That's me. Oh gosh, I'm excited. It's gonna be a fun year. We're supposed to be doing a lot of things. We're supposed to like go see the Edgar Allan Poe exhibit, go to the opera, go to have like a Mardi Gras night and like a foreign food festival at the Brock Commons. So that should be really fun. I'm excited. Oh, in bio, we kind of, after we finished with the phylogenetic trees and all that fossil stuff, we're kind of doing diseases now. We're not really like deep in disease, but we took a sample from our own nostrils, and we've been, I didn't mean, so whatever, from our own nostrils, and we're trying to see how much bacteria was in it. So we've been doing that, and then last class, we actually put antibiotics, 5 different antibiotics, into our bacteria from our nose, so we would see which antibiotics our immune systems are immune to. I mean, the bacteria in our body are immune to. So I'm excited. We should get our results on Monday, and I think that's gonna be fun. That's the part of bio I like. The fossils and stuff, I'm like, I'll do it because it's a part of the class, but that's not really the part that I'm interested in. I like the physical sciencey side, not the history science side. Yeah, I said sciencey. It's not a word, but whatever. My roommate's not here. She left. She hasn't been here all weekend. So I've had a room to myself. But I miss her. She's cool. But my room smells like bleach because I just cleaned it. I did some spring cleaning. I don't even know why it got so dirty, but I like rearranged stuff and I wiped stuff down. It's really spacious now, so I'm kind of impressed with myself. I'm like, put up some new posters. I kind of switched everything around. I don't know if you guys have seen my room. Do you want to see it? Oh no, I didn't make my bed yet. I was going to show you, but I didn't make my bed, and I'll show you next week. You guys need to see it right now. Yeah, that was week 3. I'm excited. I don't know what, it's gonna be some good stuff. I don't know what I'm doing tonight. I went to Target today, and I went to Walmart, and I went to the farmer's market. That was so much fun. I went with Maddie and Tiffany, and last night we saw Man of Steel in the theater, and so that was a lot of fun. It was really good. The people I went with hadn't seen it before, so it was their first time, but I'd seen it, and it was awesome, just like the first time. So good. So good. So, yeah. I love those graphics. That's all I have to say. Bye, guys.